I like to think of the watershed as a bowl, and the lip of the bowl are the hills, and water runs downhill. And when it rains, you only get the water that you get in your bowl, in your watershed. That's what you have to work with. It was really an epiphany, and I love this, for us to realize the concept of a watershed, because before that, people didn't know where the clouds ended or how much water they had to work with, and it was all done on just political boundaries. Once we knew that there was a watershed, it defined who your partners were, who your neighbors were, the key stakeholders that had to work together. Not based on politics, it's who's in the bowl that has to share the water with you. Getting back to the concept of a watershed, it doesn't just determine the quantity of water you have to work with, it determines the quality, because when it's falling from the sky, it's pretty much pure H2O. But as it flows through that watershed, the landscape, it's picking stuff up, dissolved stuff. Some of it's natural, like dissolved limestone, but it also picks up things that humans have added to the landscape. And in the case of septic systems and fertilizers for your lawn, or farm fields where we add fertilizers and manure, we spread manure, and we add pesticides through all that landscape. The water, as it moves through that watershed, is picking up all these things that then make the water unhealthy for humans or for fish and organisms that live there. We've got rid of the trees and the vegetation in many places. The soil is not nice and organic with leaves and all. Now it's very mineral, so there's not that sponge to absorb the water.
To reduce the water coming in, you want to reduce the speed, not the quantity, but the speed. And you want to slow it down over time, and you want to let it soak in so it gets that benefit of the natural filtration. We can take really strong management efforts to reduce the nutrients that are flowing in and the disruption that they cause for our regular daily lives.
If the water is carrying nutrients off your farm, it's not doing your crops any good. Swinburne's Dairy, and we're primarily a dairy farm. We grow the crops to feed the dairy, and we produce about 44 million pounds of milk a year. We'd rather harvest the nutrients through our crops and put it back through the cows. Normally this would all be bare ground, but we've got the wheat as a the cover crop planted, and the roots, you can see how that roots really got to hold the ground. And that helps hold it and keeps it out of the water, out of the lake. It's providing there's a lot more root system than you see on top. Otherwise, the soil would just be loose. If it was bare like this, it would just be loose and could run away when the snow melts off or when it rains hard.
Soil health is the foundation of everything we do in the watershed. Soil health is our soil's ability to have organic matter and microorganisms to be the bigger, better sponge to absorb those storm events that we get on a very regular basis.
If it's running soil off our farm, that's a valuable resource. We only get one chance at it.
The key piece were these things that we didn't ever think about, and that's the roadside ditch, the depression that runs on both sides of every road. These roadside ditches have been capturing runoff. The problem is that they don't just capture runoff from the road. In many cases, what happens is there's a hill adjacent to the roadside ditch, like this one. So when water runs off of that land, it goes into the ditch. When that rain occurs, that water comes down this hill, is intercepted by the ditch, and it shunted rapidly downslope. The majority of these ditches capture about a quarter of all the runoff in all the studies we've done in New York State. We're worried about nutrients coming off of the watershed, going into the lakes, and maybe contributing to the toxic algal blooms. Not all the reasons are clear yet why we're now getting HABs, whereas we didn't before, but nutrients seem to be a part.
I think it's really important for us to avoid the tendency to point and blame one entity. It's a collective societal issue, and it requires a comprehensive and sophisticated societal response. And we've done this before. It's doable. We just have to double down and adapt to the new metabolism of our Finger Lakes.